Hi, everybody. Diane, Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I wanted to talk about people wanting to be successful. And I know you want to be successful, and I know your children want to be successful. And we need time and room and space to figure it out. People with a lot of anxiety and nervousness, they tend to want to fix something before a person or a child figures it out. So, with that said, I wish I could throw all of you up in the saddle and on a horse. And I wish I could take you out on a trail ride. Now, your horse that you are on wants to be successful, wants to live. And so if the trail was getting a little narrow, then you're going to give that horse a little bit of room, a little bit of space to kind of navigate, figure it out, and go through it. Doesn't that make sense? Because let's just say that that horse is probably 8 times your size. And the horse may need a minute to figure it out. And if we're going to go through a small little creek, that horse needs to adjust. And we're going to give it some room, going to give it some space, going to edge it up to the water, to the creek. It's going to think about it, look at it. It's going to keep questioning, can I do it? And what are you going to do? You're just going to keep edging it and then letting the horse think. And the horse may tap the water, move around, and you're just going to wait. And the horse is figuring it out. And then the horse is going to go through the small creek. It's just brilliant. And so you want to be successful on a horse because it's a long ways down. And it's going to hurt. And if that horse can't trust you, it's not going to let you find it again. It's going to be hard to catch it because it's like you failed me. You gave me directions that I couldn't do, didn't give me space, didn't give me time. And you're going to have to walk back. It's a long ways. So take a couple of deep breaths and just please follow me. It's the same thing with your children. They need room, they need space, they need encouragement, and they want to figure it out. And when your nervous system starts to relax, then you can become an excellent teacher for your children, for a horse, for a coworker. I took lessons a while back and she was excellent. Loved the horse, especially the saddle. She didn't have patience. So she actually wanted to take over, which is I mean, fine. Or she could have helped me help the horse. But do you see her impatience? And she actually said, oh yeah, I'm always impatient. My husband says that all the time. And so it goes into her career, goes into her children, goes into her marriage. So I want you to think today and possibly the rest of your life, how can I not be so fast, controlling? And how can I be more loving and supportive? And maybe it's about throwing away the clock. Maybe it's about not necessarily having to be the most important one. Because I'm not going to fight a horse. And in truth, I don't fight children either. And years ago, I was at an orthodontist appointment with my daughter, and one lady looked at me, and she's like, how do you handle it? All I do is fight and argue and yell at my daughter all day long. And I'm like, oh, please, please, don't talk to me, don't talk to me, don't talk. Of course, I was the only one there, so I knew she was talking to me. And I looked at her and I said, I will Never argue with the child. I'm an intelligent adult. That's what I'm asking of you. You can't argue. You can't fight a horse. Your ass is going to be on the ground faster than you can even imagine. And the horse wants to be successful. So do your children. Your children want to be successful. Help them. I'm excellent when it comes to helping you with your children, with your nervous system, with your control issues. And if and when you're ready to actually look at yourself, correct behavior. I love that sentence. Correct behavior so that you are not damaging, that you are supportive. It's time to give me a call. And I'll try to make it as fun as possible. But I am intense because I have so much passion about this. And I don't want you to fall out of that saddle. And I don't want you to fail your children or yourself anymore. So thank you. I am Diane Gysin, Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I've been doing this for over 30 years, probably closer to 35. Over 18 certificates, and I study daily. I live this. So I'll hang out and wait for you.